Well, it is, you know, it is in the family of simulation games, you know, like SimCity and many others. But I have never encountered something that is so focused on the idea of an art center and the various implications of running such an institution. And also it's a little bit, it definitely is a serious game. Like there is quite a lot of realism embedded into it, which makes it interesting. Hello, I am Philippe Pasquier. I am a professor at Simon Fraser University. We're here in the Arbor Center campus, and I'm about to play a new game that is going to allow me to direct an art center. I just received a new email, a director job offer for being the director of a new multidisciplinary cultural art center. I have to choose a name, so now I have to create a vision. So I have 5 categories to choose from. So we gotta make some strategic choices. What's interesting here is on the right side, there's a number of dimensions, and the scores are changing dynamically according to the choices that I am making right now. I can directly see the effect of my decisions on those indicators and track the efficiency of the decision. It's interesting as well because it seems to be open-ended. There doesn't seem to be a particular goal, a little bit like in real life where you have to react to events. What's interesting is each time it's a dichotomy, it's always a binary choice. There's 2 different choices to choose from. I'm continuing at reacting to the various events. Those things do happen. This is pretty realistic here. People. Something just happened. There's an economic crisis. The International Monetary Fund has just confirmed that after the financial crisis and price inflation, the economic crisis is global and will affect all economic sectors. Culture will not be spared. That sounds awfully realistic all of a sudden. So I just played the simulation game. It was really nice to see the impact of both my own decisions, but also, of course, the events in the world, so the part you control and the part you don't control, and how that affects those different dimensions of the life of the art center. I find as well that the graphic design is nice, everything is pretty clear and slick, and there's a fair amount in the upper right box of information given to you as you go, as you move along the games. It's pretty thorough in trying to encompass all of the dimensions of the management of an art center. So it would be good for disciplinary students because it would get them to think about the other dimensions of for example, the art center that they might not be looking at in their own discipline. Awareness of the interconnectedness of all those issues and dimensions. I think it's great that it's free. This is the best price, really, and it's nice that it's available widely.